Yeah, with Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, where we are a ways into this trial. It's almost certainly the best one gameplay-wise for me in the series we've had so far, with like the least number of what the hell, that was stupid things. And the rebuttal showdown actually was like a game almost this time. It wasn't just like some random nonsense with a silly solution, nor with the, like, it requiring that you do so many sword strikes in such a particular way that you would never know to do because it doesn't explain it. It was like you were trying to actually aim at words that were in an unusual pattern with your sword, which I thought was the point of the minigame, but only halfway through the game did they... Anyway, I realized I started with a compliment and then drifted into criticism, but anyway. we're near the end anyway. We're zeroing in on Mikon as the killer, and I think we're probably pretty close. That video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue. Sorry, it's hard to recap what this was about if you haven't been following the rest of the trial so far, but places of the murders and the places of videos we saw are all different. Now you understand. Okay. The video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue, which means there was a fake somewhere. That fake must have been the Ibuki in the conference room.
I see.
That was actually Mikon.
The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
And give them time for that ridiculous wallpaper charade.
They took
it would have taken hours.
The music venue to the hospital to kill her. There's no way it happened during the day.
So that's what happened. Then, no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. I did think it was surprising how quickly she was dead, considering he like sprinted over there in like 10 seconds. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set a trap for me was...
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
To cement their alibi.
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
That's right. No, I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is. I mean, there was no way they would give us like a sexy scene with her if they weren't about to kill her also. But again, also, it was the third Awful Things Come in Threes, and it was the third leery scene of her.
You're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Like I
All the
said,
everything.
aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
Why?
A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
No, Akane. Don't you understand by now? Everything you knew about any character can go out the window if the game wants to put more tragedy porn in your sights. And be like, actually this person sucks and they're horrible! And their abuse turned them into a serial killer. Which is the second time they pulled that, by the way, Toko being the first. This person is a trauma victim, therefore they're a horrible person and a serial killer.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
Well, you sure have been saying that a lot in this trial.
We're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
I suspect so.
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikon have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence!
Nay.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right?
And if you insist, I will use the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video. And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer?
Yes.
That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Fairly.
Wrong. It's totally wrong. It's not what you think.
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikon is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
I understand your feelings in the matter. Can we
That
please proceed?
slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
Are they going to try and get at that during her despair disease mode? She killed someone or
What do
something?
you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
What was the defense again? I didn't do it.
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
I just want some evidence is all.
Hajime!
Everyone's hanging up on me. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No, in fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
Mood.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time. I thought it was suspicious all along.
Bold of you to say within within nice throat-slitting distance of her.
Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game!
Please don't say such controversial statements.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Can we please hear it already?
That's a huge deal!
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's
If
take
you
a
weren't the
look,
killer, you wouldn't be
shall we?
panicking about that.
Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from, this rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
Evidently.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly.
Nagito Ex Machina.
But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her.
Well, we're pretty sure that Ibuki was killed before being hung up. Otherwise, she would have left blood on one of the step ladders, so yeah.
The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Don, I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
It's almost like Nagito doesn't have her best interests at heart. How could that be? So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search that other place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki.
And then, I finished speaking.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
The rope in the video is not frayed looking? Is that what we're getting at? So it's clear that she did that and then killed... No, that doesn't make sense, because the video happened after Ibuki died. No, I'm sorry, I'm not quite clear what you're saying. Nakito's words contain a decisive clue? Is that really true? I don't know. What have we got? Rope used for hanging, scrap of thick paper, music venue curtain, surveillance camera units. I guess we want the rope. It sounds important.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
I can disagree with that.
That's basically the same thing.
It's similar.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars they leave would look different.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging.
Because of Mikan's autopsy?
Why would that be?
Because we
Did
found her
fall
hung
for
hanged?
someone's lie?
I can agree that it was a lie.
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know.
I can agree that it was hanged. Well, yeah.
Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
I can agree that it never specified hanging.
Misunderstood us to blame.
Strangulation. I didn't notice how any of the evidence I had did it there, so it might be time for a memorize. But we're trying to prove that she was strangled rather than hanged. Somehow. Because the marks will be different? Ibuki's true cause of death was strangulation. That fact is the decisive proof that will lead to the killer. Is that true? Sorry, let me just read it again. Hang on. So I've got the surveillance camera unit. I don't think that applies anywhere here. It's smashed to pieces. AC temperature. It's something we haven't brought up yet, right? So I guess this is someone's lie, is I have to put this on Kazuichi saying someone's lie, so that, because the lie is that Mikan was like, I wasn't able to find anything out because it was so hot. I think that's maybe what they want me to say. Let's try that. It's a bit of a roundabout way of doing it, but that's kind of what I thought the whole time. It wasn't like that. Ooh, who's lying? Hajime, stop talking about things that don't make sense and explain it to me already. Did I make a mistake? Damn, I need to think of it one more time. Okay. It wasn't that. Sorry. Scrap of thick paper, music venue curtain. So I can disagree with strangled, but I think we're trying to prove strangled. Look different.
Scars? You mean
Am I supposed to
rope burn,
absorb
right?
look different and put it on
Believed it was
someone's lie? If it's not the AC,
body
I
at the
don't
crime
see how...
scene-
Hang on, sorry. Rope used for hanging. No, we were just talking about the rope, so it kind of feels like... Oh, it does... Oh, sorry. In here, it says, according to Mikan, there's no that the cause... Okay, right. So... If I'm proving who's did the lie, I have to use the rope because it's the one that says Mikan said it. Okay, sorry. That makes sense.
Obviously, we
I was just looking at the titles of the bullets and not the details. Sorry. Nope, it's not whoever misunderstood, it's whoever said it.
Ibuki didn't die, she was
Okay.
strangled.
That's basically the no hanging.
I'm pretty sure that's it. Now we're getting at. Man, it's been a long time since we did a memorize, is it not? In fact, the only time we did it was in the tutorial. Or am I wrong?
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
She said she couldn't find anything out and then spoke assertively about that.
Able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that.
But you said you didn't have any doubt that it was hanging.
That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You were right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can know the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Sorry about
Don't
it,
you
Akane.
think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
It's a possibility
That's a
anyway.
little- Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is.
And you conspired to murder
She's a killer, you know.
You got it all
in the first
wrong.
chapter.
Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan
Yeah,
is
it's
the
nice that
killer.
you're trying to have a character thing going on. Nagitomo, could we please finish the trial first?
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess.
No, present your argument.
But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I
That's
suspect them
right.
because I want
I
to
hate you all.
What the hell does that mean?
Means I have to follow all the leads.
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Haven't you ever met Apollo Justice? It's just like his thing.
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict.
Which came out first? Dual Destinies? Because there's a very similar line to this, right? Is it Dual Destinies or this game? I think it was this game, right? Because Danganronpa 1 was like 2010, and this game was like 2012, 2013, and Dual Destinies was like 2015? Or no, it was Dual Destinies 2013. They were around the same time anyway, within a few years of each other.
Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
That's like almost verbatim the thing that Apollo says in Dual Destinies.
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Yeah, that.
Fine.
I wonder which one
Do
came
whatever
first.
you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Actually, why am I wondering? I have the internet at my fingertips. Dual Destinies is July 25th, 2013. Goodbye Despair was July 26th, 2012, almost exactly a year prior. Ace Attorney stole it. I don't know that they stole it. But it's like almost the same line. I know it obviously could have been different in Japanese. And game development takes a long time, so it could have been that Dual Destinies was already in development at that point. And anyway.
Huh? Is that all you can say? Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh?
That's right.
Justifying
Please
your
go get executed now.
actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem.
I mean, you slit a girl's throat
You hear me?
and faked another suicide. See, this is the thing, is like, this is what I was worried of, was they were gonna be like, well, the thing is, because she was abused before, she snapped and decided to kill people. And it's like, okay, like, I get you dropped hints of her being abused throughout, like, the first three chapters, but you also then rounded that out with a character who is constantly trying to surmount that past by being helpful in the now and making, like, legitimate connections and trying her best to actually, like, have a normal human connection, especially in the sports with Hajime, right? She would make some kind of trespass and then say, I'm sorry, I'll try and not be a fucking weirdo next time, basically. So it annoys me that then they're like, oh, well, she was hitting her breaking point from being bullied. And it's like, well, that's not in line with the character we knew to this point. You just changed the character, and then they were like, see, there were hints! When the hints hint at a different kind of person. That's the thing that annoys me about it. It's basically the exact same thing as Pekka. And it's unnecessary. I think the only reason it is designed this way is the tragedy porn thing. To be like, oh, didn't you think she was nice? fuck yourself. And it's like, okay, but like, why? Why didn't you just write an actual character? Like, it's not like it's a character who has multitudes, who it's like, they were trying to do their best to carry on in spite of always being like the scapegoat and always being persecuted, and then they just messed up and let their anger get to them this one time or whatever. It's like, now? Really? This is the day when she just decides to 180 like that? What are the odds? It might as well be a different, like it makes it, the story actually almost makes more sense if, like, aliens are real and this is a body snatcher of her or something, you know what I mean? I don't think it would have annoyed me so much if I hadn't called it from, like, the second chapter 3 started. I bet they're gonna make Mikon turn into some kind of psycho serial killer because she was bullied or whatever, all of a sudden, when the rest of her characters suggest that she has a really resilient spirit and has, like, spent all her life trying really hard to overcome that and is getting close. In a way that is so unbelievable that she would suddenly backslide and be like, time to kill everyone because people are mean to me. Like, just get real for 1 second, please. Pretend. Of course, maybe in 5 minutes they're gonna be like, no, that wasn't the actual motive, because they do that sometimes. But it annoys me that they're even suggesting it.
Hey, Mikon.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
Does she need to admit it? Can't you just vote for her? It's not Ace Attorney. It's by popular vote.
I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends.
I get that aspect of it.
But still,
But Nagito's acting like she needs to admit it.
Friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Chiaki.
Hey, Mikon, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched? Like I said, it obviously wasn't me. Can you prove it? Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video?
Why don't we ask Monokuma who the bags went to?
That's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong. Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
Yes, that's right. Everyone point and laugh. At the trauma victim. Can we move it the fuck along, please?
It seems she finally started arguing for us. But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime.
I don't think that's right.
So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Could it be, was this Chiaki's goal all along? I guess no one else knows that the hempen bag was used in the video, do they? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me, the only one person who saw that video.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
The A's were the things extended, not the Y there, but whatever. I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's gonna finish this. Alright, give me that hempen bag, please. Oh, it's not here? Wait, I don't know which one it is then. AC temperature, maybe?
I'm not the killer!
Uh-huh. We heard that bit already.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the
well,
hospital gown she was wearing
that's one thing.
suspicious?
Oh, I'm supposed to absorb that, am I? Hemp bag?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
A little?
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
I couldn't.
Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just
Camera
from
angle.
that dim candlelight?
Dim candlelight.
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Oh, I've got a feeling this is gonna be an annoying
Pay
one.
close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I guess the hemp bag. I'm supposed to absorb hemp bag and put it on that. Don't flinch. Don't hesitate. Don't run away. You're the only one who saw that video. Who else is gonna do it if I don't?
I'm not the killer!
We
Right,
can't think
okay,
of
give me a
anybody
hand
else who
bag.
could have the proof.
Absorb it, please. Thank you.
Killer's mistake.
Am I supposed to say killer's mistake on hemp bag?
Hajime, calm down. Now's not the time for you to panic and enter berserk mode. Calm down and think carefully. What is the evidence that Mikon was the one who filmed that video?
Damn it!
What am I doing? Calm down. Think this over one more time. We're trying to say the hemp bag, but is it one of those weird things where I have to do it in the backwards order? No, wait. You can't absorb it and then go back around, can
The
you?
hemp bag is the hospital
Hang on.
gown.
Mistake.
So can I put killer's mistake on hemp bag? It's not that. Okay, hang on. I feel like it's maybe the candlelight. Like I'm supposed to say no one else knew about the candlelight, but I brought that up earlier, right? I don't know what the solve is. It's not fair. I'm pretty sure it's a memorize I have to do here because it's like the killer's mistake, and then it's a bunch of things Mikon's talking about. But I don't know which one I'm supposed to absorb.
Did you say there was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head in the video? I haven't made a mistake at all. Please forgive me already.
Listen, one more time. I need to think about it one more time. Hang on. I just need to write them all down because this is stupid. I can't keep them all in my head at once. Handbag on her head. Hospital gown. Didn't notice anything weird about the hospital gown, but maybe they're trying to suggest that, are they saying she took Ibukis or Rakane's or something weird? I don't remember having any evidence about any of that. Hospital slippers. I don't see why it would be that. I guess I'm probably not supposed to shoot when Chiaki says the killer's mistake. I'm probably supposed to put killer's mistake on whatever item it is, because I would be agreeing with Chiaki if I was shooting the thing into her killer's mistake, but it's orange. So I'm probably supposed to absorb killer's mistake and put it on the other one. I'm definitely gonna get this wrong though, so everyone be ready for that. Body type under the hospital gown. I guess Hajime didn't mention that it was a hospital gown, did he? I don't remember what he said. It's been like 5 hours of trial. How the fuck would I remember what he did and didn't mention? And camera angle also. I mean, I guess she shouldn't know anything about any of this. How would she know the camera angle? Dim candlelight. I don't think Hajime mentioned that she was wearing a hospital gown, nor that she had hospital slippers on, nor that what the camera angle was like. So in theory, she shouldn't know any of that. It should all be wrong, but like I don't know which one they want. I guess camera angle is probably the most damning. I'm gonna try killer's mistake on, what did I just say? Camera angle, then killer's mistake under body type under the gown or whatever. But it's probably I'm probably gonna get this wrong.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Is the handbag is the hospital gown she was wearing or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Ibuki and Mikon clear.
Is that really you? You could tell her body type just from that camera angle.
Okay, good.
I'll
It was
shoot
that.
through that contradiction.
That's new. I guess the camera angle is the most damning, but and we should be able to just ask Monokuma, who did you give the hemp bag to? I mean, there's a possibility he would just say, I'm not telling you, but we should try. I'm sure we're gonna get there in a minute, but...
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikon knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
Just to be clear, she didn't film anything. It was live streamed, but okay.
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikon? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me! Huh? I was wrong. You know now, that's not even on. It's impossible.
Impossible?
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
There were two.
How do you know so much about that
There were two.
video?
There were two. There were two.
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
Again, she's going, who cares about that, as if we have to prove it. We don't. It's by popular vote. Everyone should just vote now. But
Hajime saw it
really gotta
too,
clear the
didn't
doubt.
You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think?
there were two.
That's why that video isn't fabricated.
Fuck me.
And I'm
There were
not
two.
killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third panic talk action. This is probably gonna be my last job during a class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from this PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. You will no longer be able to make do with just the left mouse button below the tempo marker. Remember, bullets displayed. You need one bullet to destroy one remark. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remarks no matter how much you mash the left mouse. You'll need to refresh it by tab and reload. Just like locking on, press the tab in time with the tempo marker. The controls are the same as left mouse. Press match the tempo marker by... Match the tempo marker either by pressing tab key is a sentence that does not mean fucking anything, but okay. I'm getting worked up again. It's got something annoyed about the way this went exactly the way I was hoping it wouldn't. But anyway, I think they mean they're saying it works the exact same way as the left mouse button. I'm almost certain that's a lie, and I have to tap it in time with the rhythm rather than just hold it like left mouse. The number of bullets refreshes based on how well you kept the tempo. If you get the timer on when you press the tab key, bullets will not be refreshed, so please be careful. Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during fever time. It's set to gently note need to reload. It was really this explanation. Right, okay. You're in for true despair. Whatever. Carry on.
Explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item!
So what do you think the forward thing is going to be? There were two bags?
That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something and end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it. Okay. Oh, those are weird looking. Oh, why does it always have to lag right as that starts? That's so dickish. Oh, stop lagging, you dumb fucking game. I hate you so much. Okay, sorry. I'm so mad. Oh, 0 shots. Interesting. I'm glad it let me know that, because I can barely look at the ammo thing at the same time.
Please, draw on me.
Draw on me? Is that what you said? Oh, draw like the thing.
Already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want.
Oh shit! Wait. That was really bad, Admiral.
Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on me! Why only me? Please, draw on me!
Thank God.
There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in 2 places at the same
Theater bonus prize?
This is the end.
It could have been bonus theater prize. I'm really lucky that was the right way to phrase it.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in 2 separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Mikon, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Alright, closing argument to begin. I thought he had rabbit ears for a second there. Okay, what I saw on the monitor. Nice, only 6 pages. That's convenient. What did the killer do after the broadcast? Small cue of the killer left. Body was hidden before. Put it back to normal after destroying it. How was the real locked room created? Locked room? Oh, the glue. Right. Okay. Sorry. What have I got? When I saw on the monitor, none of this. What did the killer do after the broadcast? This is the same image as that, so that can't be right. The killer ripped off the music venue's wallpaper. That's not right. The video of the broadcast is hanging. Nope. What's left of the surveillance camera unit? Is that when they smashed that? That doesn't sound right somehow. Hang on. The body was hidden before. The killer ripped off. Yeah, I guess that goes there. Small cube that the killer left. The little fragment. We don't have that yet. Back to normal after destroying it. Like this goes here. Yeah, all right. Switch on this camera. Oh, that's just this here. Okay, so we know it's not. So it's this one we're going to be using. Oh, it's just what he saw, right? Okay, duh. Sorry, that was an obvious one. Oh, last stock. Okay, we're already almost done. Okay, so the glue goes here. Small cube the killer left is the fragment, which leaves this one. I guess that. No, sorry. It's this, obviously.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue. So I immediately headed over there.
I basically stopped listening to the recaps.
Was the killer's trap.
I just realized. I'm basically just going glazed eye for this part and just waiting till it's over. I might as well skip them, I guess, but just in case they say something ridiculous.
In advance, and then they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside, and as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised. Inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikon? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
You look like you're conducting an orchestra right now.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Mikon, you... What has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Please. I doubt that was an A rank, but it was probably one of the better I've done. I guess it could be an A rank, I'm not sure. Let's hear it. Piss. That's probably mostly because I goofed 15 there, which was... I think that was the one where they wanted me to memorize and put it on camera angle. Which I kind of had the idea of what they were trying to get me to do, but sort of kind of didn't also.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time.
It should be hyphenated.
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
I wish they would spell check the tutorials at the very least. I get if you can't spell check the whole game for some reason, but anyway.
Let's go!
Do you reckon the execution is going to be like 1 billion trillion needles? Some kind of open heart surgery thing?
Well now.
Now then, though it may be obvious at this point, you got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right, the true identity of the horrifying blackened who killed 2 girls was Mika Tsumiki.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikon, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them? Don't joke around with me, Mikon. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them?
Hey!
Don't just laugh. Say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
This is nothing like Pecco. She's actually gone mental. No, it's exactly like... It's the precise same motherfucking stupid thing as Pecco. Damn it, there was another point. This is gonna be like a 12-hour session of Trial 5 replays at this juncture.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikon Tsumiki we knew. I know! It sucks, isn't it? Huh?
Hey.
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Mikon too, you say? No, because I was looking at Mikon for so long. She was the one taking care of me, after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on, did you say Mikon also had the despair disease? Then that means she was... Hajime, has something crossed your mind? My body's heavy. No, not just heavy, it's somewhat soft and really hot. That's right, Mikon felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever, just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be.
And because of that disease, Mikon was...
Perhaps.
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation. That's not what the despair disease did when it first was introduced, though. It gave them some quality. It didn't make everyone feel despair. Ibuki was not feeling despair. She was jolly, skipping around and... Anyway.
Jeez.
Which means the Mikon standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's been infected by the despair disease. I mean, that's like 1 millimeter better than implying that she just like snapped and just suddenly decided that the only way to deal with bullies was to become a serial killer. But it's not what I would call a motive. A motive is you have a reason for doing something. What you're saying is she went bananas
and just happened to be the one who decided to kill people after catching the disease. So I hope you're not right about this, because that would make even less sense story-wise.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair.
Ultimate despair. And she said something about it's been a while since I felt this way or something.
That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope?
Possible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh?
What are you talking about? If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know.
Okay, good. It was another bait and switch with some other weird thing.
Was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full.
Junko?
This is my reciprocation.
Is that who you're talking about? Because you went with all the despair stuff.
I understand that I've done something unforgivable, but you know, to transcend all that is truly, all that is what truly what love is all about. I understand what you're saying.
Now you know how it feels, Nagito.
You don't understand? It's because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones with that thin veil, and I'm just looking through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me, it's like nothing matters. I could just die, that's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love, only love.
could it be?
Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
This is.
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair. You were half right. It's right to say that all this is thanks to that this is all thanks to that disease. Because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved.
Remember?
Apparently, that's what my symptom was. Haha! What a wonderful symptom.
Which means you had the remembering disease?
What?
But.
If this means she remembered something and ended up like this, are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island? Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved... This is going on for so long. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and he still accepts me. That's the key difference between all of you, my beloved.
Don't fuck with
Like
me.
I said, who the fuck are you talking about? No, I shouldn't have asked it. I'll do the voices. Are you saying this is Mikon? She's the real Mikon? Mikon, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered. There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikon.
Oh, you still doubt me? And to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about the World Ender organization that you all were worrying about.
Serious?
You know?
Not know. I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along. How that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation.
Future Foundation? Future? Psycho Mantis? Second floor basement? That's right. That symbol in the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was the Japanese word for future.
Hey,
Just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning? As the name suggests, that organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know.
As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this
Island.
Isn't that right, Monomi?
I knew it. Monomi, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Monomi and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own.
hey,
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikon, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us.
Of course I know that. Let's see, the Future Foundation Lucky that's hiding among you all is... Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
of course not.
Hell no!
You'll find out eventually, there's no need to be so impatient.
I mean, she's right. They're just gonna expose it all in the last chapter, so who cares?
Probably when that countdown ends.
Countdown? You even know about that?
Oh?
I don't know anything. I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm trying to get so much love from the bottom of my heart. I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mikon, is this really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along. Because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now?
The past.
Past?
That person, she didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her skill and memories. You guys consider that thing a friend.
Oh?
Ha, sigh, that doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys considered my past self, but not my present self.
That's...
That applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is, losing memories are like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past, don't you think?
Hey.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story about our stolen school lives.
Hey.
So it was true all along. Our memories were taken away.
Damn it.
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much.
Well, why don't you take your sweet time and remember it on your own pace? I'm gonna come on, is it ready for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
I spent time. Damn it, why? Mikon, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate nurse, Mikon Tamiki!
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
You know, the thing that was really compelling about Danganronpa 1's characters was how, after the motive was revealed, it was like, fuck, I can't believe they were grappling with that this whole time. Shit, I can't believe, I got Mondo was insecure, but I didn't realize how much it was pushing on him. Oh man, he must have really loved his brother for all, oh man, that's sad. And in this game, it's just like, oh no, that character was just lying. That's not who they were at all. What, you believe that? What, are you some kind of fucking rube? It's like, well, why would I not? Is the story not only compelling if I believe that the characters' actions and words line up with who they really are? Like, for most of it, at least?
Let's give it everything we've got.
It's just
It's
such a disappointment.
time.
That for not one of these deaths have I been like, oh man, I really feel for that character. I'm just like, oh, that character was just some random asshole. Oh, I was kind of right either way. Bye-bye, ouchies. Ultimate Nurse Mikon Smiki's execution executed. It's a surgery and with a giant needle. Supersized arm. Are they like injecting a painkiller into the big arm? Have it blast off. Cool. Gratuitous panty shot check. Gratuitous violence check. Looks like Sumiki's blasting off again. Oh, that was underwhelming as shit. Nothing happened.
It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Sayonji was Mikon Sumiki, and she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? We wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Was that Mikon from earlier? Was that her true form? Or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease? It doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that from just remembering, then all along Mikon was never worth being a symbol of hope. Even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
Isn't that right?
So, okay, whatever. I was gonna get into how that made everyone who got the disease like that. You were all like, despair's the best. I love despair. Akane was all like, I'm scared. I can't do anything. So I don't know why you're not directing that at yourself and Akane now. But anyway, let's just move on. Come on, let's take all this despair and change it into hope.
Please wait.
That is impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so...
Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. And she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice toward us. And now there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about those feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor, too.
Wrong.
Too bad, that's not the case. Mikon was not the traitor.
Come on.
Traitor's still alive. As proof, see how fine Monomi looks like right now. I'm not fine at all.
But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
What does that make you, Fiend? You did say that you're different than Monomi. Who cares about who I am? More important, I'm tired. The drama just kept going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break. Your right eye is made out of black beans? Wait, that's not time to focus on that. What are you trying to say? You know, isn't it sad that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups, but if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So in order to help you guys feel better, I prepared a special event. Special event? Head over to the First Islands Beach. An old friend will be waiting there. Old friend? Huh? Nekomaru? Could it be Nekomaru?
Hey!
It is, isn't it? Nekomaru was safe after all. I'm safe. How should I say this? I knew it. I knew the crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome. We're starting to see the light of hope. The light of hope? I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but three of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy. Uh-oh. Sonia, you're kind of talking like someone who's going to turn into a different character and do something awful in the next chapter. Although if we're copying Danganronpa 1's homework, then it's a suicide next chapter. Miss Sonia.
However...
Even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, then I am truly happy. Fine. If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Hey, Supreme Overlord of who gives a shit. That line doesn't suit you at all. Silence. I shall crush you into dust. Miyuki, Yoko, Mikon, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Right?
Let's all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died. What the heck? Do I still have the aftereffects of that disease? I don't get this at all. Akane.
All right.
Then, let's go. Yeah, you're right. Maybe, Akane, you're actually crying because you're that happy. Nekomaru is coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped in the elevator. I mean, he didn't actually say it was Nekomaru. To be fair. Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say. Jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking? What does that mean? You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them, including Nekomaru's body. Hi, Nekomaru's body? It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. You control the elevator that goes back up, though, right? So that's not true. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. Yeah, what did you do to Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who's that close to death. So it just couldn't be helped. Cool, fine, nice. Let's hear it. As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry to the beach on the first island.
All right!
Let's haul ass! Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept on running toward the beach on the first island. Has he lost a limb, or he's a robot now, or something weird? Where in the world is Nekomaru?
Hey!
Nekomaru, show yourself! We have come to pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding. We raised our voices. We looked around the area. We raised our voices again. We looked around the area again. And so on and so forth. We kept looking for him, but...
Hey!
What the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found.
Damn it!
Could it be, do we get false info from Monokuma again? Why would that happen? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Could it be?
That voice! With high hopes in our hearts, we turned toward the direction of the voice, and then we saw something... truly unbelievable.
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting.
It's got like robot arms or something.
Hey!
Like
what's
Jax.
going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are
Several
you?
people have just been murdered. This is not the time for
You?
laughing.
What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing!
He's a robot, okay.
The name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
Can we end this chapter, please? We have to watch the bomb unfold out first, or whatever it is. Oh, I thought the animation's been the same actually each time. Nando's left. Damn, was it not 15 at the end of the last chapter? Has it really gone 6 days in all of chapter 3? Chapter 3, Trapped by the Ocean Scent. And surviving students 9.
Kodonk. I concur. Danganronpa. Obtain a present. Is it medicine or social skill? Finish chapter 3. Nurse's apron. Yes, please. Yeah, so I mean, there was nothing really surprising about that. That's exactly, well, I guess except for I didn't see the whole thing coming of she has some beloved she was killing for, whatever that, who cares. Par for the course, really. So I already knew going into it that I wasn't going to like where that ended up. But yeah, the logic of that trial was pretty good. There were a few awkward turns where they asked you to say things in a stupid way, or things that were like a little bit pushing the bounds of believability, but mostly it was all phrased pretty well. They didn't too often do the thing where they just straight up tell you the answer in the question. It was almost certainly the best trial logic-wise that I've had in the series yet, but yeah. It just annoys me that I was able to basically call that was where that was headed from the end of chapter 2. And the reason I know it is it's not anything complicated. It's just because that would be the most annoying thing that could happen, right? It is like in a game that is full of so much amazing writing and really clever ways to make you feel human emotions. It just feels like the absolute cheapest way possible. If you're just like, hey, you know this character that has been presented as likable? That's not who they are. They're someone else, and they just were really good at lying for reasons. Or they got a disease that made them remember something from their past that made them decide to be an ass. Like, it's just like, this game knows better. It knows better that how to make an actual emotional turn. And just decided not to. It's like this combination of things. It's like, not only is it recycling this character seems meek and has a persecution complex, but it's like they're actually like super cool about murder and just like absolutely they have a side of them that like has no like ethics or scruples whatsoever, and that's the twist, which is recycled from Toko from Danganronpa 1. Not only is it this character has a past of suffering abuse, and psych the result of this is that they become a bloodthirsty, like, homicidal maniac, which is, you know, maybe a little fucking bigoted of a thing to suggest that it always happens that way, considering, again, that's what happened with Toko as well in the previous game. It's now a pattern. Not only is it repeating the upsettingly obvious killer from Chapter 3 of the first game, and again, it annoys because they did the same thing where Sonia calls attention to it, but if you're a different person the whole time, what was all that time we spent together? And it's like, that's the thing that's supposed to make me emotional. And it does, but it makes me angry, not sad. And what's more, again, this dampens the emotional impact of everything moving forward. Mikon was executed because she slit Hyoko's throat and strangled Ibuki to death and framed it as a suicide because she dated someone who liked despair at some point or something and got a disease that made her remember that, or maybe she didn't. And also she was also kind of always a terrible person because abuse makes people awful people, we think. Is such a needlessly complicated band of circumstances for this killer to be a killer that after it, when the characters are all like, well, I hope Mikon hears us from the great beyond because she was a victim in all this too, I'm like fuck. There is no way in hell that seconds after all that happened they would be all like, I hope Mikon's spirit heard us up there. With Mondo, absolutely, in Danganronpa 1. With Leon, for sure. But when you make the killers this like random and because of some shit that no one cares about, it's completely, utterly unbelievable that any of the people who carry on would care about them at all past the death instead of just being like, well, that was fucking awful and strange. And that dampens the emotional impact of everyone else surviving. Because now it's like, okay, well, we just went through something pointless for 50 hours instead of like, we got through it and hope survived, and so the people we lost along the way live on in our hearts or whatever. You know what I mean? And as far as I can tell, the only reason it's done is to heap on the gore porn and tragedy porn. The only reason I can think of for Peko and Mikon's motives being the way they are is we thought it would be sad. I wish so much more often in this game that I felt sad rather than being told to feel sad. Anyway, sorry. That was lots of words. Just to summarize, I find it aggressively problematic that the two characters who have been domestic abuse victims in the first two games so far turned into raging serial killers. I find it annoying that they did the exact same thing with Peko, where they're like, the sad part of this is, but you spent all this time with that character and thought they were something different, and then they pulled a bait and switch. When that's not sad, that's called annoying, because there's no reason in the game the characters have to do the bait and switch. Like, the only reason Mikon would have held up the facade of, I'm someone who has experienced trauma and I'm trying to do better and improve myself day by day, when actually she was the kind of person who was always vindictive enough to just go murdering people. There's no reason for her to keep up that facade whatsoever. And they dress it up in a weird way, like, well, it was because of the disparity disease. Well, it wasn't because of the disparity disease, but it was because the disparity disease made her remember something about herself that she lost from those 2 years of school that made her. And it's like, stop. Time the fuck out. There's no way. If this is the person she was before coming to Hope's Peak Academy, which is the implication by saying that remembering Hope's Peak Academy turned her back into an asshole. This person who, in spite of all these hardships, is working to better herself. I do not believe that the 6 months at Hope's Peak Academy would be enough to turn her into a serial killer. I don't, and won't, and can't. And the thing it does to me is it makes me doubt what you're telling me about every single character. Not in a, oh no, I wonder who's gonna kill next way, in a, when the credits roll, I still won't be convinced if any of these characters are even slightly legit. When the credits roll, supposing, I don't know, Fihiko survives, I will have no confidence, zero, that the implication was that Fihiko was growing and trying to express his feelings more straightforwardly the whole game. I won't believe you, because everything you tell me about every other character is that they can change on a dime, and it turns out they were lying about all this, and they actually were dating Junko from the previous game or something, and actually they got to, and it's unpalatable to me. So that trial, the gameplay was alright. Story for me, just totally abysmal. I couldn't stand it. But you knew that already. Because I told you I would hate it at the end of Chapter 2 if they did that. So yet another trial that ends with me thoroughly disappointed in where the narrative has gone, but so be it. We'll move on to Chapter 4 and see what they do next. Because there are still little parts of me that are like, maybe they'll bring it around in a way that doesn't end abysmally and shittily. But my hopes are not exactly high for that, because I didn't care for the way Danganronpa 1 was just kind of like, well, all the clues that we planted were sort of planted by the mastermind, and didn't matter because you were going to find it all in a secret room anyway, and the ultimate despair, there's some people, and I don't know. She gives up because that's more despairful, and that's the end. So I'm not looking forward to the end of this game, but I'm looking forward to having finished it. And that is all for now. Next video on the channel is going to be another out of context compilation. This series has many moments that are ripe for the picking for such a compilation. Thank you so very much for enduring this episode with me. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's going to be out of here now. Peace! Anyway, where were we? Which way forward? Let's not go. Good. Yeah, I guess probably something. Let's make Shadow Puppet on the wall.